Welcome everybody to this Star Wars Battlefront 2 video where I will be teaching you how to parry with the tank himself, Darth Vader. If you guys are new to this type of content, I definitely would appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe, and or hit that notification bell if you want to see more parry guides. I've done those in the past. This is specifically for Darth Vader. Every parry user, as I have said in the past, does not use the same frames. Therefore, if you try to use Vader the same way you use Luke, it will not work. If you would like a separate guide, I have it in the little playthrough section right here. It will pop up on the screen. With all of that out of the way, enjoy the video and let's begin with how to use Darth Vader. So to start off, Darth Vader is indeed a medium type parry user, which means that he is not as fast as Luke and or other users like him. You want to make sure that you watch your stamina, as also he does not have a lot, which compensates with the fact that he has a lot of abilities that can attack multiple opponents and keep them stunned for long amounts of time, depending on the level of card that you have. So we're going to start off with the Parry Frames directly. Make sure that you guys learn this by looking at the frames in slow motion. That's why I put 2 and 3 so you guys can analyze it carefully. I don't expect you to get it on the first try, but I have faith after watching this video that you will pick up something. So first we have me parrying Rey, and here you have me doing the parry. Of course, you want to wait for them to hit your guard, and right after they do, you want to hit them right back. So you hold the guard button, the L2 button, as soon as they hit your lightsaber, R2. You can go ahead and analyze the specific frame of which you parry with Vader, and that should be more than enough to help you on your guide on exactly how to do it. So as I've said in the past, he is not that quick, so you want to make sure that you time your frames, especially when you're fighting somebody like Luke or Anakin, because they will strike faster than you, and you're gonna have to wait 1 or 2 times to strike back. Otherwise you're gonna miss parry and take damage that is unnecessary. Along with that, as I have said, you want to make sure you watch your stamina. But even if you do run out of stamina, he has a lightsaber throw, which goes both ways most of the times. This game is buggy, so sometimes it will not register going way back, so do not depend on it, but you can depend on it hitting on the way forward. Another thing that he has is his choke ability, which you can also use while side dashing and getting behind your opponent. Most people at this point, as long as the game has been out, expect it, so I highly recommend that you guys get behind your opponent and choke that way. Or another way you can use it is catching them while they're in their animation for using an ability themselves. So if Luke tries to push me, you want to hold your block button and then you can go ahead and choke them and it will register. Another thing that you can do is use his focus rage. An extremely important thing that is used with Darth Vader is his focus rage. Now I want to also throw this out there. I've seen too many people just randomly focus rage, and by the time you get into the fight, it's already over. It doesn't matter, and you're back at a base level Vader. Focus rage is extremely important because it only gives you, not only does it give you health, it gives you extra damage, and to me it just makes him feel a lot better and you play a lot more efficiently. So you want to make sure that you don't just waste your focus rages. You want to make sure that you guys time that. So often use it when your team is in a fight. You go ahead and jump in there, focus rage, parry, lightsaber throw, whatever you want to do. But a tip that I want to throw in there along with the parry guide is to make sure that you time your focus rages. So here we go, back at the parrying. You can see me parrying the shit out of Luke, who is mashing the hell out of me. And again, you want to wait for them to hit your guard and then attack. They hit your guard and you attack. It's really quite simple at this point, and you go ahead and carry on with your day. Again, they hit your guard and you attack. They hit your guard and you attack. You will not always match the person who is mashing you, which is why I say you should hold your guard and wait for 1 or 2 strikes so you can learn the mash pattern of your opponent, because everybody does not mash at the same speed. Some people will know that you're trying to parry and will purposely slow down their mash or speed it up so you can miss parry and take damage. This is a new tactic that a lot of people are doing, since parrying at this point is the meta, so I want to make sure that you guys know that and be careful for that as well. Make sure you guys are also saving your lightsaber throws, because there will be times, plenty of times, when you parry somebody and they have 1 hit left but you don't have enough stamina because you're Vader. All you need to do is save up that lightsaber throw, you throw it, and that will be game right then and there. Another thing that you can do with lightsaber users that have the same parry speed as Vader is match them with your frames, and you will get the priority. These users include Obi-Wan and or Yoda, and you literally parry while they swing and it will register you as first hit. This will not work with users such as Luke, Anakin, Rey, and etc. You will not get priority, you will take damage, and if it does work, it will be because it's pure luck, I can assure you. So again, the way you guys want to master this is rewatch the clips. If you don't get it the first time, that is absolutely fine. That's why I put it in slow motion for you guys. You can watch it over and over again until you master it. You can go ahead and practice that as much as you need. Don't forget, you can also parry physical swings. This Luke did not expect it. He did his lightsaber dash, and I easily parried that. Another way that you can catch people off surprise and get your damage. So all in all, that is all for the Vader side of the specific parrying, but I will now give out tips on how to use them, how I use them, and all things similar as I've done in all my previous videos. Again, if you guys are new to this or want more tutorials, I have an entire guide playthrough which will also be in the description down below, as well as tabbed at the beginning of the video. If you guys want to rewind it and check those out, I would appreciate that as well. So again, you guys want to make sure that Vader is a powerhouse, so you can, not saying that you can go off on your own sometimes, but that is only recommended if you are an experienced Vader. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like Vader requires so much effort that you have to watch your toes every few seconds, because you really don't. He's kind of broken, not even going to lie. But that's not something that you should get overconfident with, because people at this point do know how to parry. So if you start mashing them like this, and they know what they're doing, you will get punished. That was literally just an example on what not to do. So make sure you guys are timing your swings. Another thing I want to address before I end this is about 1v1 lightsaber duels. Now, my buddy brought this up, and I know this doesn't specifically have to do with Vader, but this is kind of frustrating, and he made a good point that a lot of people do not know about Showdown. So as you guys saw me at the beginning of the video dueling this Luke 1v1, I asked the Kylo to stay out of it. You can easily do this by making lightsaber gestures at the other players. Some people will catch on, some people will not. That's how the community is. Everybody is not as competent as I would like or anybody would like, and some people straight up just don't want a 1v1. They just want to win the match and jump. So if you guys want a 1v1, simple lightsaber gestures will do the trick. Draw lines across the floor, anything you can think of. If the opponent on your side starts to jump and you do not want that, you simply back up. If they lose, then you have your chance at a 1v1. That is the best bet that you will get on that. I have another guide on how to verse your friends on 2v2s. You guys can also check that out if you're tired of not being able to duel your friends and you just want to have 2v2 duels or 1v1 specifically. You get a group of 4 friends and you guys can pair off in 1v1 whoever you choose. So that really is it for Vader. I definitely hope you guys appreciate it. Make sure you stick with your team. Do not waste your rage. Do not waste your lightsaber strikes. Everything for Vader is important. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid as usual. Like, comment, sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.